She the modern day Boosie, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
I mean, I feel like she gave me my flowers, like I say. Like, I feel like she really gave me my flowers because Sexxy Red from the loop.
March 22nd, we at the Boosie Bash. I need all the out, because Big Sexy, I'm coming to see all the babies. I love the bring the Boosie. I know Boosie can bring through.
I bet she got HPV. I bet she done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry, crabs, and whatever else that can control.
Looks like the cat's finally out of the bag, and Boosie can no longer deny it. The tape just got leaked, and now he's out here breaking down after everyone found out about his bedroom encounter with Sexxy, plus he got burned in the process. And let's be real, from the way he was looking a little too excited when he saw Sexxy Red's cat. In Priya, that moment alone got people talking like crazy. So did Boosie and Sexxy Red really do the deed? And did she burn him like she's allegedly been blamed for doing to others? The streets are saying a lot, but I got all the tea, so stick around because I'm about to break it all the way down. It all started when Boosie was out here feeling himself a little too much when Sexxy Red pulled up in this, let's just call it a revealing outfit. And when I say revealing, y'all, her whole kitty print was on full display. Boosie's reaction, man, was grinning ear to ear like he just hit the lotto. That's when people started connecting the dots like, nah, something's definitely going on here.
Babe, Sexxy Red, bad, don't play no game. It's a party that we turning all the way.
It's a gangster party, bitch.
It's a gangster party. Get your shit together. Titties out.
And y'all know the internet don't miss a thing. It wasn't just a damn, she looked good type of stare. It was the kind of look that screams been there, done that. And if that wasn't messy enough, hold on to your edges, because word on the street is Sexxy Red allegedly got back at Boosie for denying their little situation by burning him on purpose. Allegedly, she gave him the gift that keeps on giving, and not the good kind. Now, let's be real, Boosie stays talking reckless, and he definitely wasn't about to admit to messing with Sexxy like that, but some people are saying he played with the wrong one, and she made sure he'd never forget it. And listen, y'all already know, Sexxy Red got a reputation, and it ain't for being the cleanest out here. There's been talk about her being linked up with Gucci Third Leg, the same dude who's been accused of spreading STDs like it's his job. So, when people started connecting those dots, it was only a matter of time before they started saying Sexxy Red's been passing it around too.
OnlyFans star, yes. What happened between you and Gucci Third Leg?
I wouldn't test positive for HSV2 unless you had HSV2. If you gave me HSV1 genitally, I would test positive for HSV1, but just have it in my genitals. So, but I don't have HSV1, I have it.
Now the word on the street, Boosie might be making a trip to the clinic real soon. And if that's true, that's a tough L to take. And let's be real, this ain't even the first time people thought something was going down between them. Remember that time Sexxy Red posted a pic in bed with a mystery dude wearing an ankle monitor? Yeah, the internet went crazy because everybody swore it was Boosie. She even captioned the pic, "I like effing with drill is dread class," quoting her own song Shake Your Dreads. Now tell me that don't sound like something Boosie would co-sign. But baby, when the rumors started flying, Boosie wasn't having it. He jumped on X and said, "I'm blocking all EWM, and my damn asking, is that me on day picture with Sexxy Red? Y'all see that ain't my ankle size or color?" And he didn't stop there. Boosie even said he was on vacation with his daughter at the time, but let's be real, fans weren't buying it, especially since Boosie's been known to rock an ankle monitor. And if you think Sexxy Red burning Boosie is a reach, then you got to hear this first. A few months back, it wasn't even Boosie making these claims, it was actually Sexxy Red's ex-man who put her on blast. Dude went on social media straight up claiming that Sex Red gave him an STD, and let's just say, he did not hold back. He even leaked a recorded phone call where he was confronting her about hiding her status and not telling her partners what was really going on. And guys, he was heated. Do all your ninjas know what's going on with you? Do you tell them ninjas you burning? Or do you lie to them like you did me?
If you somebody that got this while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it. Why you lying? Do all your know what's going on with you? Do you tell them you burning, or do you lie to them like you did me? Was you lying to them? You did me?
What you lying? What did you lie to me? Did you lie? Did you tell them?
And when that audio hit the internet, it was already a wrap. People started side-eyeing Sexy Red heavy after that, but you already know how she moves. She wasn't about to let the rumors run wild without clapping back. She hopped on social media and tried to shut it all down when it's not true to y'all believe anything on this app. But let's be real, after that audio, people were not trying to hear it. By then, the damage was already done. And when you really look at it, the evidence is there, and it ain't just Boosie's situation raising eyebrows her own. Ex already put it out there that she's been doing this now. Let's be real, her ex putting her on blast wasn't even the only time she exposed herself. I mean, from what Sexy Red has been saying on her own, it kind of looks like she's been moving around a lot. And listen, it takes guts to admit this next part, but she really said it with her chest back in June 2023. She pulled up to Angela Ye's Lip Service podcast, and let's just say, she kept it way too real. She straight up admitted to catching chlamydia, and not once, but twice. So according to Sexy Way, she had broken up with her dude because he was out here wilding. They both went their separate ways, started messing with other people, and then decided to get back together. But the moment they reunited, something wasn't right. They ended up going to the doctor together, and boom, they both tested positive for chlamydia.
Like, ugh, what's going on? So then we both went to the doctor. Yeah, went to the doctor together. And then we both was like, well, you two people. And he like, you two people too. I'm like,
now look, mistakes happen, but when you start adding this up with everything else that's been coming out the picture, it paints ain't looking too good. And speaking of chlamydia, this woman really took it to another level, because instead of laying low after all these rumors, she went and launched a whole lipstick line. But not just any lipstick line, oh no, she named her shades after STDs. I'm talking Yellow Discharge, Gorilla Cookie Juice. Like, what now? Maybe she thought this was some genius marketing strategy. But let's keep it real, most people found it downright disgusting.
and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice. And coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like this cute.
And at this point, you got to wonder, how did Boosie not see through all this? Maybe it's because Sexy always called herself the modern day Boosie. So he probably thought she was just on his type of timing. Even the streets have something to say about Sexy Red. Apparently, it ain't just about who she's been with, it's about how she's been smelling. Chicago rapper Vaughnoff 1700 came out and dropped a bomb that had everybody clutching their noses. Dude said after getting down with Sexy, he couldn't wash off the funk even after hitting the shower. Now, that's not something you just put out there for no reason. But the crazy part, the big media outlets are acting like this never even happened, like they're sweeping this one all the way under the rug.
Because there was an interview where you said that you wanted to fuck her, right?
Yeah.
And then you linked up with her like a couple days later, or what?
Yeah.
That wasn't the vibe. I heard you were rubbing her feet.
Yeah, we don't, just because you rub her feet on me.
And speaking of people talking, Lord Jamar had some things to say that got people raising eyebrows. According to him, Sexy Red is just another piece in a bigger plan to bring down the culture. He straight up said the industry is rewarding the lowest of the low, pushing Sexy Red into the spotlight because she represents everything toxic now. That's already a heavy claim. But then he took it a step further. He backed up Vaughnoff 1700's claims about her not smelling too fresh. He even went as far as saying she looks like the type where you walk in the room and it just smells off.
Sexy Red looked like the type of girls, like back in the days, like you walk in the room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was f***ing in here.
And listen, that wasn't even the worst part. Jamar also claimed he saw a video where Sexy Red admitted to her own stuff stinking. Now, we don't know if that video is real or just street talk, but Jamar was standing on business with that claim.
Said her own was stinking. Did you see that?
And to top it all off, he thinks she might be an industry plant. He's saying she's been placed in the industry to push all the wrong things: gang culture, baby mama culture, and even certain pharmaceutical agendas. Now, y'all already know Sexy Red wasn't going to let these rumors fly without saying something, but instead of addressing Vaughnoff 1700's claims head on, she told people to go ask Chief Keef if her kitties stank. And let's be real, why is Chief Keef even in this? The fact that she threw his name in the mix only made people side-eye her even more, cause now it's looking like Vaughnoff 1700 wasn't the only one tapping that, if you catch my drift, and tapping her. Chief Keef allegedly did too. And trust me, there was some drama between them. See Chief Keef And Sexxy, I read they've been linked together in recent rumors while they've done music together. Some new selfies had people looking at them a little different in these pics. Sexxy Red was all booted up rocking Chief Keef's chain and looking real cozy. Now y'all know when a woman wears a man's chain, it usually means something. And this wasn't looking like no just friends type of situation.
Wasn't your boyfriend? I mean, all is my boyfriend. That's period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I got a lot of boyfriends. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just No, don't say that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was your man now? Yeah.
Now, when the internet started running wild with the rumors, Sexxy Red tried to shut it down. She got on Instagram talking about how her and Chief Keef, they're like siblings, but not a single soul was buying that, especially since she was out here playfully clowning Chief Keef for flirting with King Von's sister Kayla B. Then, to really stir the pot, Sexxy Red hit Instagram again, flexing Chief Keef's chain in a way that had everybody talking. And when I say flexing, she even tucked the chain into her panties. Her caption, we go together now, give me a kiss. And just like that, the internet went crazy. Now Chief Keef, he ain't said too much, but he was spotted pulling up to one of Sexxy Red's music video shoots. And last but not least, we got Charleston White, who also had something to say. See, he straight up called her a 304, y'all know what that means, and said she's out here trying to pass on her ways to Angel. Before she started rolling with Sexxy Red, she was locked in, straight up basketball, a star in the making and carrying herself like an athlete. But then she started hanging with Sexxy Red a little too much, and suddenly the outfits got a little more outside. The posts turned into thirst traps and the whole vibe started shifting.
Because my friend, she had gonorrhea, and she called me and told me about it, and then I'm like, I was in the midst of making some lip gloss. She told me what color it was green, so I'm like, you got no green lip gloss, I'm gonna make you some green lip gloss.
Don't listen. She can't do nothing play basketball. I ain't the reason why this star said it. I be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball.
And looking at everything we just talked about, you can see why Boosie is the way he is right now, because some sources close to the situation are saying that Boosie is breaking down. And it ain't just because of the rumors that taped that footage. Yeah, that's what really sent him over the edge, because now people aren't just speculating anymore, there's evidence. That's got them talking, and considering how much Sexxy Red has been outside, being linked to her right now is probably the last thing Boosie or anybody else wants. This whole situation is messy to say the least. But now I got to hear from y'all, do you think there's more than meets the eye? Could Boosie and Sexxy Red have been messing around Loki before we even clocked it? And what about the STD rumors? Do y'all think there's truth to it, or is it just industry gossip meant to ruin her name? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, because I know y'all got something to say about this one. And before you go, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and turn on post notifications, because I'm just getting started. There's another deep dive coming your way.